Breathe with a big stretch. Okay, hi. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing today? I hope y'all doing good. I'll hunt you down. I'll make sure you're good. Anyway. Hi, welcome. I'd say it's been a while, but I did stream on Friday, so, you know. Hey. Even though Friday was a chill. Who's excited for the headline? Who has watched it? Who has not watched it? Who is watching it with me for the first time today? Hmm. Did they say they were talking about the new class? Well, we're gonna watch the headline today, and then tomorrow I'll probably play a little bit of NGS on stream if I'm not sick. My health has been so up and down at the past 2 weeks. It's like I want to be productive, I want to do stuff, but then like I feel so out of it and I'm just in bed the entire time. And I apologize. I said I'd be back for February because I took January off and then I just was so sick in all of February. So hopefully March, which is tomorrow, is gonna be better for me. Anyhow, let's start the headline. Let's see what we have in store. I have to forward a bit. Here we go. Whee! Got my energy drink because I'm going to be yawning because I always be yawning when I stream.
Welcome back, everybody, to NGS Headline.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
It's 9
Hirai.
p.m. So let's get started with NGS Headline.
Did you get a haircut? I like his hair right now.
Hero arrived, the official NGS navigator.
I know that last headline I said I didn't know how I felt about his hair, but like I like his hair how it is right now.
It's been a while. I hope you're enjoying the
Hi,
urgent quest,
Dee.
the Battle of Halfia
Welcome.
Lake. This is the battle against the final form of Dark Falls. If you haven't played it yet, I
Punished
encourage you to give it
hero?
a try.
What?
In our last broadcast, we had a follow-up video on the creative space. The response was really positive.
I like how they're doing like a quick highlight
Though we still have
of
some
what
time
was
before the
spoken
creative
last
space is
month.
playable. You
That's-
can go
that's
ahead
pretty
and
chill.
tweet any requests or questions you have now to hashtag
It's fun that you can do
NGS Headline.
pixel work in the game though.
We'll be sharing everyone's
I'll
questions
probably
about
be
the
having some
creative
fun with
space
that,
in
definitely.
our operations report. So be sure to check that
Are
out.
you want me to make your personal quarters?
This program is to inform players about the present and future of Sega's
I just
online
want
RPG,
money.
PSO2
Just
New
give me
Genesis,
money so I can
or
buy
NGS for short,
fashion.
with info on current operations, future updates, campaigns, and more.
That does look pretty good though. I'm pretty happy
This
with
is a
how
pre-recorded broadcast. If you would like to watch it in Japanese,
personal
you can
quarters are
check it out
looking
on the Japanese NGS
so
YouTube
excited
channel.
for it. Like I know I don't sound excited, I know I sounded a little tired. I'm tired, but I'm excited.
Without further ado, let's move on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
Let's go! That's too easy! Sorry.
First off, I'd like to share some info on the March updates.
Alright,
Let's
what are we
start
getting
with a
for
video.
March? I mean, February wasn't bad, but like the main issue is the drop rate for the weapons. That was pretty harsh because the 24-person limited quest was pretty fun. Like I didn't mind it. It was fun. Oh yeah, I should try to do that quest, the first part of it. Should do that today before the maintenance. D, if you want to do that, because you do get like a headgear, and then you take a picture with the headgear, and then you can have a chance to like win SG. If you post it on like Twitter. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's cute. Cute little rappies. Oh. Chasseing onto the scene. Yo. Shantae, you'll stay. Okay. That dress is really gorgeous. Is this coming? I want that dress. Can I redeem my good? No, we're not doing that here. They're gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. I really like how that dress looks. Is that truck? I am so glad I never spent money to get that Rappy idol, because now we have it for free from the seasonal event. When is the seasonal event coming? When is this coming? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'd rather a yellow Rappy than a pink Rappy because I ain't too big on pink, but March 8th. Oh, so it's not tomorrow, in a week. Okay. Mischief symbols. I wonder if we're getting, oh my god, what's it called? Grace. Stellar Grace. Why did it take me so much just to find the word? But yeah, I really like that outfit. I want that outfit. Yeah, look at the weapon name. You know what I saw at first? I thought it said Truck-kun, and I was like, Truck-kun weapon? I was like, yo, let's go. I'm sorry, I'm calling it the Truck-kun weapon. It's time to get isekai'd! Truck-kun weapon. The glasses are cool, though. I like this, I do like the glasses. Weapon camo, yeah? Well, yeah, but it's a seasonal weapon. Take that into Take into consideration that it is a seasonal weapon. Seasonal weapon have always been a thing. They're usually not end game. But if you look at the limited even for spring, see? Almaty's. Okay, the Rock's weapon Almaty. That's pretty good. But what I would like is a Rock's CV Almaty, because the CV is black and white. We are getting a rugged Almaty, and I'm glad that it's, like, from what we can see, it sounds like it will cover all of the rugged weapons, because what they did with the Redem one, that forgot the name of the rugged weapons for Redem. A relic, yeah, the fact that like every relic was on its own, that was annoying. Co-op trial. Oh, Zytra is joining us for the co-op trials. Okay, so those are just trials happening in the actual like world. Yeah, rugged Almaty. All weapons. Except for Gunblade, which is not currently in the game. Yeah, okay. Novel Almaty. Novel? That looks... I'm gonna have to have a look at those. Ooh. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Some of the stuff that was in the mission pass is coming back. Okay, yeah. I'm okay with this. Yeah. Okay. So, because we are getting a limited quest time. Yes. Okay, we are getting the scratch tickets for doing the limited quest. So at least when we do the limited quest, it's going to feel like we're actually getting stuff. So then, yeah, no, like SG farm, yes, SG farm, getting outfits, getting the weapon camos, like we're gonna do all of that. Like when that comes out, you're gonna see me stream that for hours because last time we had that was for the 10th anniversary, I think. And like I had like 6-hour streams of just doing that limited quest nonstop. Also, I'm sorry. My stomach is suddenly hurting. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick before we go further to this. Uh, I'm sorry. I will be back. I'm gonna put some music for y'all. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My stomach has been giving me trouble for the past week, so whenever my stomach hurts, I'm not taking chances. But yeah, we're all good now. Let's resume the video. Region A16. Okay, that actually looks fun. Ooh, and you can get the gun? Okay. Ooh. That actually looked pretty interesting. I think that limited event is gonna be pretty fun. Field race, I've never really been into that. Fashion. How do you feel about the T1 fashion on first sight? I don't know how I feel about the poofy pants. Hmm. I like that it's giving actual PSO outfits. Like, this looks like what NPCs would wear. Like, I'm not gonna deny that a lot of outfits that we've received have not looked like they belong to the game. So it's nice to see some, like, alio fashion. Why does it look cuter on T2? Also, I hope that that outer can be worn by itself. I hope it's not just like a toggle on this outfit. Yes, it is an outer. Okay, the outer is pretty chill. I'm not gonna front. The outer looks really nice. Okay, that's fancy. The off shoulder with the fur? Damn. Ooh. I like that the outfits are identical on both, like, spectrum. Also, that hair is very pretty. I like that hair. Okay. I need that. I need that. I need to be that force field user that looks like a slut in the battlefield. Oh, yes, I need that. 100%. Yo, you can make your hair into a mullet with that accessory piece. So any hair that you have, you could turn into a mullet with this. The fan, that little bow tie. Is that a new hair? Yeah, that's a new hair. Gems for the back. Butt piece. New shoes. Oh, is that body paint or is that actual innerwear? Or if it is body paint, can it finally be layered on top of your outfits? I don't know. But, I mean, it's gonna be good if you're one of those people that, like, whenever you wear an outfit that is a bit too showy, you want to just put some shorts underneath because it doesn't go with your mood. That's not too bad. Okay. New eyes. Eyebrows. Lipstick. Eyebrows. And lashes. That lipstick looks cute. Lipstick and eyeliner, eyelashes, ooh, lipstick and eyeshadow, and then eyes. We need that. I need that pose, 100%. I need that pose. Ooh, a bat glide? My gothic butt needs this. Ah, I already said I hate. Okay, I don't hate the idol with the summoner hats. It's a good idol. I hate the pet. Let me turn off the pet. Because it's so chunky. Jogging? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, that bat. Yes, yes, bitch, I need the bat. That looked good. I'm pretty happy with that.
What did you think? Let me walk you through the updates with some slides.
That wasn't so bad. Like, it could have been entirely worse. And also, those outfits look a bit weird, but, like, let's wait until we can preview them in game and see how they feel on our characters, honestly. Because sometimes some stuff looks pretty bad, and then you actually, like, wear it, and you're like, oh, you know what? I can rock this.
Giant mutants is the perfect excuse to rediscover these exploration sectors. The drop rewards for giant mutants will remain
But
unchanged.
yeah, after the headline, let's see if we can do some of the giant mutant quests. If they expire tomorrow, I want to do that today.
There will be only 3 floors in total, allowing for a shorter
Rank
time than
2
rank 1.
Geometric Lab.
Awaiting you
Okay.
in the final area is a new,
I'm glad that they're
never-before-seen
reviving
enemy.
GeoLab because it was really fun when it came out.
Unleashes clone
So I'm
attacks
glad that
confuse players.
they're not
Increases
just
in
like
size to
letting
launch
it
a
die.
devastating attack. Dodge with precise timing to defeat these tricky tactics. In addition, we'll be holding ARC's records to coincide with the new edition of Geometric Labyrinth Rank 2.
Arc's
This
record.
time they will be solo and by class.
Haven't
While
really
you're taking
been
on the
big on
just
that,
released
so
Rank
I'm
2,
cool with that.
you can also try your hand at the ARC's records. Though it wasn't shown in the video, we've got 2 different Revival AC scratch tickets coming.
Okay. I personally, the Rewind collection doesn't affect me as much because I usually try to collect everything that I can from the first, like, get-go. And a lot of these Rewind collection, as I've seen, don't have the hairs, which is, like, the #1 thing that I would want to, like, purchase. So, it's nice that they're very consistent with re-releasing those items, but I wish that the prize pool for them were things that were actually more wanted, like hair, poses, emotes, idols, like Also, that cat wrapped around the neck, that looks cute.
Coming your way on March
But I'm glad
1st.
that they're also not just releasing NGS. They're also releasing base PSO items because, like me, I started the game with NGS. I didn't play base PSO. So a lot of this stuff is very hard for me to obtain in base / impossible. But what I dislike is the player market price gouges a lot of the base items that are re-released on NGS. So it sucks, but it's like, hey, at least they're trying, you know, like it's not Sega's fault that the player base is price
Rewind Collection
gouging.
10 is
Yeah.
a selection of scratch ticket items with NGS specs that came out in March last year, with a focus on items that haven't been re-released yet. The scratch count bonus.
I mean, like,
includes returning
I'm not
items
surprised
like
by
the
anything
motion
happening
change
in the
item,
headlines
motion
so
dash,
far,
wing
but I'm not
spread.
disappointed. I'm just like, okay, yeah,
Who
that
already
looks
have this
that looks
motion
like stuff
change
that I
can
can
recycle
do.
it
Like, it
into
is
materials
repetitive, but
and
like at
item
this
recycling.
point, I'm not surprised anymore, you know? It's just like,
Early
yeah,
Spring Memories will bring back PSO2 spec suits, maid uniforms, and other outfits, as well as spring fresh fashion items.
also
This one's sure to
D.
put a spring
The
in
new
your
weapons
step.
are seasonal, yes, but when you buy them from the shop, you don't have to like augment them and add like all that because it's already on
Central
there,
City
so
and Region Mags
at
will
least
be
it saves you
blooming
that,
with
and you can
springtime
use it for the
decor.
event,
And throughout
and then after the
Alpha,
event, just
trees will turn cherry blossom
put it in your
colors,
bag.
and
and
cherry
forget about it.
blossom-like mischief symbols will appear. Continuing the tradition from last year, Hululu Rappy will also make an appearance.
The
Adorned in
Hululu
colorful
Rappies are
flowers.
cute.
See if you can track down these lively Rappies. And this time around, we've also got the Hululu Emperor Rappy sashaying onto the scene.
I love how he's saying sashaying. I don't know why that's reminding me of like RuPaul's Drag Race. It's just like, yes, cunty, sashay away.
Plus,
Sorry.
we've got new 8-star rarity weapons. The Trunkle series, available as a drop from seasonal enemies.
He said trunkle, but it did sound like truck-kun to me. The truck.
And at the exchange shop, which we'll show later. These weapons increase damage resistance with every critical attack, and they have event-specific augments, making them even more powerful against seasonal enemies during the event.
Not too bad.
Depending on the situation, they can outperform other 8-star weapons.
Depending on the
The
situation.
Spring
Yeah.
Breeze title and the weapon camo Trunkle Almaty can also be yours if you manage
So they're seasonal, but are they elemental? I don't think they
to
are.
collect 300,000 seasonal points.
300,000
And be sure to
seasonal
check out the
points.
co-op
I can do
trials
that the
with
first
special
day.
characters
That's no
happening during the
problem.
event.
D, can I bug you so that we can farm for the
Ciandy will
points
be the
next
event
week?
navigator this time. There's been a spike in enemy encounters across Halpha, and Ciandy has been asked to look into it. Plus, at Ciandy's seasonal points exchange shop, in addition to the new 8-star
Are you
rarity
listening to
Truncal
me,
weapon
D?
series introduced earlier, you can also exchange for the Gradient Heart Glasses accessory, the Motion Change Motion Idol Rappy Plush B in different colors, as well as the Mastery 4 and Gigas 4 series augment capsules, and more.
Gigas 4? Okay, yeah, they say that there's Gigas 4, but like what, the cap that you can get is like 10? It's like, okay, yeah, like it's better than nothing, but 10 doesn't do much. Like, give me at least 40 of them so that I can put them on all of my current gear. If I don't already have it.
You can snag the limited time Spring 2023 special scratch ticket. Collect these special scratch tickets to obtain new weapon camo, like the new Evacalypse Almaty CV, as well as items released in the past that are now hard to find.
Well, they say hard to find, but it's like if you didn't get it from the mission pass, you cannot get it at this current time.
Some of the items you can get with this special scratch ticket will be added to the regular special scratch ticket prizes at a later date after the event period ends.
I'm glad that they're adding more stuff.
So if there's a particular item
I wish that they would do this more regularly, like maybe every 3 months. So that way we feel like
seasonal points exchange shop.
the like scratch tickets are not like being forgotten, like it's being regularly updated like every 3 months.
Region A16 will be available.
Maybe even have some stuff retire, because after a while the pool is going to be bigger, right? And the bigger the pool gets, the less chances you have to get like specific items. So I feel that maybe down the road we should try to like, oh, it's been a year since those items have been in this like special scratch ticket. We'll retire them, you know, and to make place for the new items so that there's better chances to get new items. Or if you're like me and you take advantage of stuff like that so that you can get SG, you know. Bulbos, camos, yeah. I saw that one and I was like, oh yeah, Ed's gonna get that.
From the quest counter.
Also, hi Ed, hope you've been doing well. Haven't seen you in a bit. I seen that you've been streaming a lot, and I'm sorry I haven't been catching your streams because I've just been under the weather, but like I always like see them. I see little clips of them on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, he's doing so well. I'm so proud of him. And your model looks gorgeous. I'm jealous. It should be. Sickness isn't an excuse. You don't understand, man. I've been knocked in bed like so bad. I mean, like, I am slowly feeling better, but like, I don't know, like, my brain is like, what if I have mono? What if that's why I'm feeling so under it? But I mean, should get better. Hopefully. Like, I'm slowly getting better. I'm just like, I'm trying to be more consistent with how I eat and stuff like that. Like, I had a really big drop in, like, what's the word? I didn't feel hungry. Which is like, I love eating. But like, my roommate would give me food and I would like eat 2 bites and I felt full, and I was like, that's not good. Like, I would literally hand him back my plate and just be like, I'm sorry, like, please, like, just put it away so that I can eat it later. And he was like, are you good? And I was like, I don't know, I just don't have an appetite lately, so maybe it's mono. I don't know how I would get mono when I don't really go out much lately, but I've got a high pain tolerance, but the second you mess with my appetite, I'm going to the doctor. that's the thing. My doctor is out of town because like it's hard to get a doctor, like a primary physician around here. We're shopping around for a new one because currently our doctor was like, "Hey, I'm going to stop doing phone appointments." They were doing phone appointments because of the lockdowns and such. So it's like, I have to get a new one. Usually I would go to my university and I would see the physician like there because my doctor was like, yeah, that's fine. That's directly with your university. We understand that you're like in Toronto for school. Like I technically I moved to Toronto because of school, but like I didn't tell them that I was like planning to live here permanently, right? So when I was like, yeah, I moved to Toronto for school, but like like I you could can you still be my primary like healthcare physician? It's like cuz like your doctor can fire you, so if they're like, what, you don't live in Kitchener, like you don't like the whole town that I used to live, you don't live there anymore, like sorry, like we can't help you, like, oh yeah, I don't know. Eh, I'm rambling. But ooh, good news though. I did get my letter and I am eligible for disability benefits. So when I do go shop around for a doctor, I mean, like, I'll keep in mind a doctor that is very understanding and that can actually, like, get me a lot of stuff because I can now have access to healthcare. I now have insurance plan. Whee! I had insurance through my university, but because I'm taking a year off, I have no insurance right now. So I've been paying everything out of pocket. Well, Siege has been paying everything out of pocket because your girl's just girls making nothing. Finally got the courage to face my phobia of doctors, do reschedule. I'm not in pain anymore, so I can wait a little while longer. See, I understand that. I have social anxiety, and I used to be at the doctor's very often when I was young. My mom is physically disabled, and she was always worried that, like, something wasn't right with me per se, so she would always get me tested for everything under the sun whenever something happened, right? So I was always in the hospitals. Not to mention that I was also very sick because I have a very weak immune system and I have a lot of allergies, so it's just like it was like I was more often in the hospitals than I was at my home when I was younger. So like whenever someone is like, "Hey, you should go get that checked out," and I'm just like, "Nah, I'll go if it's really bad, but otherwise, I don't want to go. I've done my time, you know." Uh, anyway, sorry, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to give it a little update. Yeah, it's been like over a year, but I finally got approved for disability, which is funny because my mom, being the worry wart that she is, always making sure that nothing was wrong with me, I called her and I'm like, "Hey, mom, I'm disabled too, bitch." She was not happy. Of course, it's different. Mine is a mental disability because like ADHD, depression, anxiety and such is actually considered as a disability where I live, versus my mom is a physical disability. Like I'm not saying that I have control over mine, but like she has even less control over hers because she was born with it, you know? But like I told her, I was like, "I'm disabled too now." And she was like, "Oh God, Yasu." Anyway, let's watch the video. And also, Ed, I hope you're also gonna feel better.
Fence. It is a quest where you suppress large hordes of enemies to get quest points. Furthermore, you will also earn seasonal points based on how you've placed in the total rankings for quest points at the end of the quest. Golden and silver rare enemies, Rappies, equalizing enemies, and Hovaks will be worth more quest points when defeated.
Oh yeah, the
You'll earn
drill.
quest points
That
based on
actually
the
looks
amount of
fun. I
damage
want
you
to
inflict on
actually
boss
like try
enemies.
that.
So prioritize defeating them to earn those points. Also, please note that falling out of bounds will result in a time penalty. In addition, Hovaks become allies when they are defeated, so it is advantageous to defeat them quickly.
So it's a drill quest. There's a time limit. So like, is it like a 5-minute quest? Like, let's say you can run this into 5 minutes because the quest lasts 5 minutes. Then like that will be very nice to like farm.
And add them to your forces. The mobile cannons can be used
I'm
once during
like, I'm a little bit excited for that. That actually like legitimately looks fun.
so making good use of them is the key to victory. When you complete the quest, 8-star rarity Trunkle series weapons and
Hey, Jay.
Spring 2023 SP
I mean,
scratch tickets will
It's
drop
an
for more
MMORPG.
points.
Like, yes, we're gonna be fighting.
The higher the quest rank, the more likely scratch tickets are to drop. So increase your
So it is confirmed we are getting scratch ticket drops, and they are telling us up front what is going to be affecting the drop rate, which is the points. So the more points you get, more tickets you get. Okay. Thank you for being pretty upfront about this, because other times like it was kind of just like, oh, if we do rank 4, do we get more than if we do rank 1? But this time they're like, if you get more points, you get more tickets. Pretty chill. Not hyped for this month, but I will be doing it for the camel. Hey, I understand there's nothing like new, shiny, and special that I've seen so far because this is my first reaction to it. But, like, I don't know. Like, maybe I've become complacent, but I'm just like, hey, cool.
battle power and give it a try.
Also because I'm lazy, and whenever I see events like this, I'm just like, oh, I know what to expect. I don't need to go out of my way, you know?
It's a thrilling course that runs through the dangerous Mediola outer area. Next,
I agree with the minigame. It'd be nice if we had some minigame environment to it. Like, I don't know, fishing, or like, you know, in the town, how you have like, you can go, I don't know what's the name of it, but you can access like your money, inventory and stuff like that. What if they did something similar, but it was like a little mini game, like you went into it and it was a little arcade, and you could like, I don't know, because I've been playing Tower of Fantasy lately. Like, you play the arcade and you can win like Meseta or SG. Like, what if you do it like once a week and you win like up to 25 SG? Like, I don't know, like little things like that.
let's talk about the new AC scratch ticket, Mystic Explorer. In addition to collector-inspired clothing,
Content event,
Japanese
content
style
event.
wear
Yeah,
with samurai motifs,
usually they
and
do.
sci-fi
Also,
sorcerer style
I like the outfits in this scratch. Like, the first 2 outfits look like they actually belong in PSO2. Like, they don't feel like out of place. It feels like something an NPC would wear. And I like that the life jacket is an outer, so you can layer it with other stuff, because I wanted more vest jackets like this. I do like that they're doing identical outfits for T1 and T2. So that way it's like, hey, you're getting this, they're getting this. Pretty cool. And also, that last outfit for T2, this force user in me, I'm like, yes, magic, need it. Well, photons, technically it's photons. Sorry. And the buddy pose. I need the buddy pose. I need to hug all my friends. Dude, the buddy pose, on top of having the like graphic update, so when you take pictures with other people, your like the graphics of their character is the same as yours, that's gonna be amazing. I don't know when we're getting that graphic update, but I hope it's soon so that I can take pictures with my boy.
which won in the
And my
motion
white.
game category of the NGS video contest. For the scratch count bonus, look out for
Also,
different
the
versions
bat,
of
the bat
change
motion
item
looks pretty
and other
fun.
items included in the scratch ticket prizes.
I have a feeling that Chris is gonna see that and just be
Now,
like, "Oh my
we
god,
have a video of what's coming from mid.
Jay, congratulations! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You got a job, and I got qualified for disability benefits. I just need to like review my finances again because it's been like a year since my initial application, so they need to see if my financial situation has changed. But nothing has really changed, and I did qualify the first time, so yeah, I'll be getting a little financial support. Nothing grand, but like, hey, at least I'm getting something to like. I'm getting something instead of nothing.
Mid-March onward.
Yeah, congratulations on the job. I hope it's something that you at least feel comfortable doing, not a job that you're like, oh my god, I hate this, why am I going there, you know? Because those kind of jobs always suck. SG Scratch. Oh. A revival. Okay. Today's my first day. I'll be leaving in 2 hours. Let me know how it goes. If I'm not on in-game, you know you can find me on Discord. Just message in the server and we can talk about your new job. And I hope your first day of work goes well. Also, I believe I was talking about this last month where I was saying that like I want there to be like a chance to get some of the SG outfits that left that we couldn't get. And like I didn't play base, so I don't know much of base. But I'm gonna assume that a lot of outfits were not getting reprinted as often as they are in NGS. I'm pretty happy that NGS is very consistent with re-releasing items. That way the FOMO is not there, you know? It's like, yes, you can get this immediately, but if you don't, like with how consistent they've been, I can like say without worry, like, okay, like if I don't get it this time around, it will come back. I will have another chance. And the fact that there's less FOMO in that way makes me feel less bad about not keeping on top of all the fashion that I want. Because like at the beginning, it was always like, oh my god, I need this. I need everything. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get it again. But like seeing that they've been pretty consistent with re-releasing stuff, which I know if some people that like play the market, they're like, oh, like this makes the market complicated for me. But like if you look at their track record and you keep in mind when they re-release stuff, you should know when to be like, okay, this has not sold for 6 months. I should sell it ASAP before it comes back, you know? Genuinely no reason to have FOMO for single player stuff, so this is a huge plus. Yeah. I'm like, a lot of MMOs will come out with outfits, but we never really know if those outfits are gonna come back. So seeing that this is a constant thing coming to NGS, it's like, okay, I don't need FOMO, you know? Pretty good. Very good. I mean, they could be like Final Fantasy 14, where the only FOMO is if you play the event or not. And then, like, down the road, the outfits goes to the online shop if you miss those events. It's a penalty of being like, hey, you didn't play the game back then, so now you have to pay for it. But like whenever they come out with an outfit, you buy it for the price, you get it, and like that's it, you know? That would be ideal, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Well, yeah, if a lot of people miss those outfits, they're back, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's see. Oh, pink wings. That's cute. I like the shock one. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the accessories being released in the mission pass lately. They're kinda eh. Ooh, that owl is really cute. Also, we go quickly back. Sorry. So, these outfits. Oh my god. Tell me there's a version of it with no pants. As if this outfit is not notorious already in the modding community. Now it's even worse. Oh no. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. D, I hate you. As for that outfit, if I do use that outfit, you'll be catching me wearing a body paint underneath it. Oh my god. Field race, don't really care about that. Okay, the second half of the spring event. A lot of Blizzardium. Okay. Ooh, pink mag. Okay, that's cute. Ooh. Is that a little wrappy bag? Where's Gil? Sorry, I'm just gonna tag Gil. E. Is that this? Oh, okay, that's a different... Okay. It's different, but it's the same format. You don't know? Please explain. I cannot explain on stream. Maybe someone else can explain to you why this outfit is notorious. Okay, you can get Justician weapons from this, which is the light version of the weapon. I hope that the drop rates is considerably better than the previous events, because like I've spammed the event and like I've had no luck. I have not seen a single Justician. Oh! Hey D, how do you feel about that T1 outfit? I think it looks good. Yeah, I like that. I don't like it without the coat. Maybe if you remove that bullet belt, that just looks silly. But the outer is really good. It has potential. It's just by itself. It's kind of, you know. The T2 outfit wins. Schoolgirl uniform. Hello. You bet your ass I'm gonna be wearing this shit. Yeah, I like that one. I'm happy that we can remove that bullet belt because, like, I mean, I don't always like that bullet belt. I feel like this uniform is more of those, like, a Japanese, like, gun girl games. P2 always wins. Oh, yeah, I need that outfit. That outfit is gorgeous. That outfit is beautiful. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need the hair. I need the hair. The one in the middle, since the first one seems kind of like it's the same thing, but with different highlights, and with the way that I do my hair in game, like the second color is just a darker color, so it makes more sense to have like the tip of the hair be a different color. I like that outfit. Shoulder stuff for Cass. Okay, new nails. Sega and their feet. I mean, what? Why is it that when I paused at the feet, my viewership raised upward? Y'all are nasty. Shoulder thing. Okay. The boots. I like that. I don't know if you guys have noticed the trend, but every AC scratch that we've received as of late, the outfit comes with the boot as an accessory. I'm pleased with that. The bang, I don't know how I feel about the bangs, but I'm glad that they're NGS. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like the latest bangs that we've got for NGS, like when I preview it, the color looks really off compared to my actual hair. I don't know if it's just a preview or if it's like that. Like, did I go down? Sorry. Did my no, my internet is good. Okay. Can y'all still hear me? Sorry. Okay, we good. Also, that gem is weird, but sure. Okay. Body paints. Okay. New eyes, eyelashes, blush, eyebrows, lipstick with eyeshadow, eyebrows, face paint. Okay. Eyelashes, eyes. Ooh, those eyes are cute. I like the like glowy pattern of it. I like the call that like the reflection. That looks cute. Art pose. Need. I don't know if y'all realize, but this pose looks very familiar to the one where you're sitting on the throne, but the throne is really low quality. So honestly, I would get this one over the throne. But yeah, I fuck with that too. I fuck with that too. Buyer's remorse pose. Another idol for summoners. The idols for summoners are cute, but the actual summoning pets are very big. So when you're in a crowded zone with a lot of people having this pose, it's a lot. Alone on a Friday night. Also, that throne emote, like it's a really good emote. But why is the throne such low quality? It makes no sense. It has no reason to be that low quality. Oh, I like that landing. Okay, that's funny. I don't need that, but that's funny. New field race. Yeah, I don't really care about field races. Ooh, you can get hit by bombs now. I think that's new. field race just moves too fast for me. Like, I do them if I need to do them, like if it's a quest that I need to do, but otherwise I don't really... Sorry, hiccups.
What did you think? Let me walk you through the updates with some slides.
Alright, let's see the slides, hero.
Starting March 15th, outfits and cast parts arranged into NGS specs.
There will be no once-a-day free ticket for this scratch ticket. Wait, what? There will be no once-a-day free ticket for this scratch ticket. So why are you re-releasing it then? That's the appeal of the SG scratch ticket, is that we can have the free daily pull. Is the Revival SG scratch ticket going to be on top of the current SG scratch ticket that we have? Because if it replaces the current scratch ticket that we have, then I don't understand.
As well as hairstyles, accessories, and more, will be coming back in the Revival SG scratch ticket, Refined Form Revival. So take this chance to see what's on offer. Please note that there will be no once-a-day free version of this Revival SG scratch ticket.
Why?
Mission Pass NGS Season 18 features accessories based on PSO2 units Lux Ende and Lux Nero, plus Magform Owl Machina, which changes your mag's appearance into that of a mechanical owl.
I don't know why
We'll also be holding ARC's records from March 15th to March 22nd.
Here I was happy that they were re-releasing stuff, but it's like
in 3 different courses during this
SG
period.
Scratch not being
West
free
Stage 1,
once a day.
Retum
It's
Board
like
Stage 1, and Medieval
SG Scratch
Outer
have
Area
always
Board
been free
Stage
once a
1.
day. A lot of the like revival like SG scratches that we've received were like, hey, for 1 week you get 10 pulls free per day, and then this one is just like, yeah, no free. Like, why? What's the sudden change?
And get to the top.
It wasn't on base. Well, yeah, I didn't play base, so I'm just going off the knowledge that I know for NGS.
On March 22nd. Shandy has added some new items to her seasonal points
I
exchange
wish
shop,
that they would give us
such
more
as the
option to
Dragon
get
Pouch accessory,
SG
the
tickets.
Motion Glide R
That's
Mag
the main
Minimo
thing.
V
It's so
motion
difficult to
change,
get SG tickets in NGS.
and the Spring 2023 SP Scratch tickets, which can be redeemed for additional items. So collect lots of seasonal points and grab that loot. Next, in
FGO,
place of
I
the
don't know
limited time
what FGO
quests
is.
of the first half of the event, the second half will feature the quest Drill.
I can't even play base without getting sick. I'm sorry, but like doing
This is
CM is
another
asking a
quest in
lot
which
for me.
contestants compete for the most total quest points by defeating enemies that appear one after another. The terrain and the enemies that appear are different from those in the first half of the event's quests, so you'll need to take a different approach. The stable terrain means there is little danger of falling, but the blast design will appear around the perimeter over time, so it is important to balance your positioning.
Balance your positioning.
Also, as before, mobile cannons can be used only once during the quest, so utilize them at the right time and aim to snatch up a large number of quest points. The quest rewards will likewise drop seasonal points, 8-star rarity Trunkle series weapons, and Spring 2023 SP scratch tickets. So raise your battle power and take on the challenge.
So, you can get seasonal points from those limited quest drills, but will the seasonal points accumulated from it be greater than if you were to farm it on the field? I don't think it is, but I mean, it's not bad if you're going to be spending time doing the limited quest drill instead of being on the field.
Next, I would like to introduce the new AC scratch ticket, Vigilant Recruit.
Yeah, that last dress for
Uniforms
F2,
inspired by
for Type
tactical
2.
fashion.
I need it.
Simple dresses with a sci-fi taste. Motion Dash Air Fighter, which
Also,
won in the motion change category of the NGS video
they're
contest.
reducing the like
The
amount
scratch count bonus will
of
feature alternative versions
outfits
of
being
the
released
motion
in
change
AC
items
scratches as
included
of
in the
late.
scratch
Like
ticket
usually we would
prizes,
get like 4 or
such as
5.
Air Fighter.
Now it's like
So keep an eye out for those as well.
3, 2 sometimes.
Then,
It's not a
on March
lot.
22nd, a new course, Halfia Lake
But maybe
Course
they're
Stage
focusing
1,
on other stuff.
will
Who
be added
knows?
to the field races. It is a beautiful course around Halfia Lake, and we encourage you to try it out. Finally, starting March 29th, Geometric Labyrinth Rank 2 will again be featured in the ARCS records. As with March 8th,
Care
this
about the
event
ARCS
will
record
again be held for
personally.
both solo and by class. Get your gear in gear and set up your own personal loadout for those higher ranks. That is all for the March update information. Next, let's watch a preview of the new class scheduled to release in an April update.
Oh, April. This is coming pretty soon. Is it Gunblade? Well, the 2B Gunblade. Okay, so you're telling me that the Slayer, that's really what they named it, Slayer? Waker and Slayer. What's what the? I like that the outfits are focused on cast. That's different. And much better than the Waker outfits, because the Waker outfits looked promising, but when you actually put them on your character, you're just like, oh, it's kind of awkward. Oh, I love the hair. I love the hair for the T2. Yay! Yeah, Gunblade. Will you be playing that class, D? I remember you were playing Millie and you said you like were having fun with it, but you also play range. So maybe this would be like the good in between for you? Maybe it would be like, yeah, you like the melee attacks, but the thing is, what if Slayer has this thing like the other classes where you can have this like the higher stat take over? Like for example, like if you're using your boots and no, that's not that. Is it bow? Yeah, it's the bow and the anyway. Braver. Yeah, if it has the thing Braver has. I really like that it has lime green though, like you know that's my color. I hope that this weapon camo is available for other classes because I like the color of it. Ooh, that's fun. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Or maybe this specific one. Which plays to who? It's called Slayer, and it is the new take on Gunblade. Also, welcome, first chat player. first time chatter. Sorry, brain. If it applies to other weapons, it'll be lime green with your other PAs. Yeah, I hope that it can apply to the other weapons. God, I would love to have that color for a weapon. I know that it was not much of a preview, but it looks pretty nice.
The new Slayer class will be released in mid-April.
Mid-April.
We'll talk more about it in the next headline.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, they're showing it to us, but we're not gonna, like, really know anything until later, so we don't know if it's going to have, like, Braver, where it has 2 stats, or if it's just focused on 1 stats in specific. Like, for sure, it's not going to be tech, but it's going to... Monster Energy. This entire time, did I just look like a giant Monster Energy can to all of you? Slayer not... You know how many people would complain if this released in December? Like, they would have to wait another year just for a new class.
That is all for the update information I have for today.
That was all for today?
Moving on to the next segment.
Oh.
NGS Operation Report.
I thought we would not
For
get the
this
new
segment,
class until
the
much
NGS
later,
Operation
so
Report.
to have it next
IPO
month,
select
well,
questions
next
and
month as in
comments
like
from players
April.
to bring to the
Not bad.
development and live operations teams.
Let's see if the
and I bring you
questions
their answers.
make sense.
Here's
this
the
month.
first one.
I like the questions last month.
When taking a screenshot, the character fades out.
Ah,
if you
more
move the
fashion
camera closer
focus.
to the
Okay.
character
Well, I mean,
and
like,
try to get a close-up.
don't get me wrong. I like fashion. So this like, I'm like, okay, that I understand the question, but I also understand that it might not be the highest priority question.
Can you make it so we can take close-ups? Here is our team's response. In response to your request, we will make adjustments in a future update to allow you to get closer to the character when zooming in with the fixed camera.
Okay.
This will allow for close-ups without causing fade-out.
Okay.
That was their answer. Let's
I mean,
move on to the next question.
that is a satisfying answer, but I don't know how I feel
During
about the
mini
question.
episodes, the button to skip dialogue does not skip the voice being played. Can you do something about this? Here is our team's response.
Feel like it's something very minimal, but okay.
So that the voice playback will also be skipped when dialogue is skipped by the player.
I mean, like, I understand that it's not supposed to happen, but it's not game breaking.
Please note that the specifications for event scenes in which dialogue proceeds automatically will remain the same.
And I don't know how I
That
feel
was
about
their
this
answer.
question,
Let's
but
move on to the
I
next
mean,
question. Will a premium set be
Okay,
required to use
that
the
is a
creative
good
space?
question. That is a good question.
Here is our team's response.
But I feel like this should have been told to us without us having to ask it as a question. This should have been information that should have been given to us already.
Everyone will be able to use one free creative space per account, per ship.
Okay.
Premium set users will have access to one additional space.
Wait, you can have more than one space? How is that going to work? So I'm a premium user. I can no the creative space is like the housing. Housing is coming in like July. See, this is why I think Sega's ignorant and not evil. They're cool with disclosing information, they just don't think to do it. That's the thing. You can tell that they're fine telling people about stuff. It's just that, like, I wish they would do it on their own accord instead of having us be pestering them for the information, right? Like, we shouldn't have. Like, I feel like this type of information should have been upfront. We shouldn't have had to ask, you know?
Each space will be the same size and have the same functions available.
Okay.
That was their answer.
So I can have a public space and then I can have a private space. Wink, wink. No.
Let's move on to the next question. I would like to be able to repeatedly generate add-on skills.
Oh yes, instead of doing it one by one.
Here is our
Okay.
team's response.
Yeah, that question I will
Plan on
allow.
improving this in a future update.
Yeah, I
After
will
add-on
allow
skills
that question.
generation, a confirmation screen with the same conditions will be displayed, making
Premium players get one femboy Hooters. You laugh, but me and Dee were playing Starbound like a month ago. We took like a little break. And there's the Infinity Mart. There's a mod to replace the Infinity Mart with the Femboy Hooters, and I did that because why not? So we literally had a Femboy Hooters.
it easier to generate add-on skills in succession. That was their answer.
So it will be easier to add on succession skills, but another thing that like I want to ask is like whenever we generate skills, we have 3 skills that is given to us, and we cannot really pick which one of the 3 we want. Like, what if my first one is a good one, but my second one is bad, and the third one is also bad, but my previous one has a bad first one, but like the other 2s are good. Like, I want to mix and match. And especially if we're going to be doing them in bundles, I want to be able to choose which one that I want out of those bundle. It's like, hey, you did 10 add-on skills. Here is what you got from your pool. Which one do you want to select? I would like something like that better, because then it would be a bit more flexible than just like pull 10 times and, well, good luck, you know? Especially considering that it's like the current way that you do it is like you generate an add-on skill and then you select if you want it or not. Which is like, it's like you override or you don't override. It's like, let us pick and choose, you know? It's like, if I've already pulled an add-on skill, why can that not stay registered? You know? Like, so if I pull something else and I get a new add-on skill, like, have it be selectable, kind of like skills or titles. Like, let me select it. If I already generated it, let me select it. Don't make me gamble just to get the perfect, like, 3 add-on skills, you know? That would be preferable. Because as it is right now, like, I haven't touched it since. I genuinely have not touched it since it came out. Because it's just too convoluted for me.
Let's move on to the next question. Can you make photo rooms usable in...
A lot of the questions in the past few months have been very focused on the social aspects. And I can kind of understand that because they are promoting the creative space a lot, which is the social aspect of the game. So I can understand, but at the same time, it's like, these questions could just be answered on Twitter. Like, you know how they answer those extra questions on their Twitter page? Like, why do you just not answer these specific questions on your Twitter page instead of the headline, and have the headline focused more on things that may be potentially damaging the experience of a user playing the game?
cities and camps?
Sorry,
Here is our team's response.
rambling.
In response to your request, we are planning to expand functionality to allow the creation of photo rooms in cities and camps.
If we can make photo rooms in cities, that means we can have private cities. So if you have a big alliance, does that mean that your alliance can just have its own private turf?
In a future update. That was their answer. That's all for our
I guess that would
Q&A
be
today.
equivalent of having like an alliance creative space
Moving
anyways.
forward, I will continue to select and bring your questions and feedback to the development
That's no
and
state
operations
queen?
teams
What?
and share their answers with you. Please also let us know your thoughts about this show and the game with the hashtag NGS Headline on Twitter and other platforms. Moving on to the next segment. NGS.
I don't know what ethno
Satellite
state is.
information. Now let's
Sorry.
move on from updates and talk about some other NGS related info. I'm sure it'll get you even more excited for the game.
We'll have to see about that, Hiro.
Let's get started. Here are the campaigns we'll be running in March.
Okay.
On March 1st, we'll launch a campaign for the Slayer class that we announced today.
Okay.
During the campaign period,
I don't know what the third weapon is with the arm, but that looks sick. That looks really sick. Squidville and SpongeBob. Squidward moved to a town filled with people who look just like him. I vaguely remember that episode, but I feel like D would know better because he's the SpongeBob dude. How about that glitch that puts you in a permanent free fall and after Aegis? Sega, why not talk about that? That is a good point, Jay. That is something that is like, hey, this is something that like can break the game if you exit too fast out of the quest. What I'm saying is we're about to see Mabinogi Guild level of echo chambers.
we'll be releasing some limited time tasks that can net you up to 20 Slayer Operation prep tickets.
Oh, the prep ticket is starting tomorrow. Okay, cool. We'll have some stuff to do
These prep
tomorrow.
tickets can be exchanged for gunblade weapons and weapon camo that can be used by Slayers after the class is released.
Okay, so weapon camos that can be used by Slayers, but will it only be for Slayer, or will some of those be for, like, other classes as well? Because, like, some of these weapons look very good, like I said. But I'm not going to be playing Slayer.
So be sure to grab as many as you can. Also, starting March 1st, we'll be running a boost event that will increase the enhancement success rate and augmentation success rate for all weapons and armor.
Alright.
If you're looking to tackle higher difficulty,
Talking about Mabinogi,
take advantage of this opportunity to
since we
enhance
have the
your
64-bit update, you should try and see if the
Starting
game
March
works for
8th,
you now.
We'll hold a campaign to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of PSO2 Global. During the campaign period, you'll be pampered with luxurious items when logging into the game, and we'll also treat you to the popular Use the Salon to Your Heart's Content campaign.
I like the Use the Salon to Your Heart's content campaign. That's pretty fun. Reunion arc. Honestly, I would love to get back into Mabinogi and like see the differences that the game has had, because I know that you Ed have been playing the game a bit more regularly than I have. But like I want to log back on. I want to see what has been changed. I want to maybe like work on some stuff. Like I'd be down to like stream Mabinogi. Like we could even like do a collab together if you want, Ed, and we could both play the game together and just stream it on both of our streams. I don't know. It'd be up to you. I wouldn't mind. Because like Mabinogi has been a huge part of my life. So I see that it has had a resurgence. Like even a lot of people in the ship to PSO2 Discord have been talking about Mabinogi and playing Mabinogi regularly, and it's like it's so weird how everyone is going back to it. It's such an old game, but it makes me happy. I want Nexen to bring back Mabinogi Duel, but I'm not allowed to have I can be a social parasite if you if you want. I don't think you're a parasocial parasite, but like we can set up like there's a way where you can set up your model to like show on my stream and vice versa. Like if you have a PNG version of it, just like a flat version of it, we can set that all up. Mabby is no cap actually learning lessons from Final Fantasy XIV and Warframe. Huh. I hope Slayer is good. I might be maining it. I mean, like, Waker was very different from Summoner, but people that like have been actively playing Waker have been enjoying it. I I don't like how Waker feels because I like base Summoner where it's a little more laid back and slowed down. Because for me, like as much as I like a very like fun fast forward game, I am only getting older and my motion sickness is only getting worse. So if I can play slower, then like that is easier for me. So like that's why I play like Force because like I like how it feels, I like how it plays, and I like that I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like I have to move everywhere. It doesn't make me dizzy. Like that is one of the main reason why I play Force because it feels good for me to play it. I've played other classes cuz like I've pretty much like leveled all the classes when they first came out, like level 20 stuff. But like some of them just moved way too fast and didn't feel good for me. I'm not a gunblade, but I was in love with Luster and Base, and I don't know. It had that thing. Yeah. What I'm interested in seeing and for future classes that are coming to NGS is like, so we see Waker and Slayer. They're based off like classes that we had in base, but they have new names because they want to be this they want to feel distinctively different. Like it is inspired, but it is not the same, right? They want to make it match the flow of NGS better. Now, what I'm wondering is how will that translate when we get into classes like Luster, Etoile, like the Scion classes? Like, first of all, will we get them? And second of all, how will it translate? Because from my understanding, Scion classes in base allowed you to have multiple weapons, right? But NGS already has that where you can have the main weapon and the sub weapon, and you can even multi your weapons. Versus base, from what I understand, the only weapon that you could use was your main weapon, and your subclass would be for stats. Yeah, I mean, it like Slayer looks good. And honestly, if it's a really good and exciting class for like the people that use range weapons, then that's really good because I feel like a lot of the meta is focused on like melee classes right now. So if there is like a class for gunners, rangers, etc., that feels better and that is more like DPS focused and a little less support focused with the like blight bullet and all that, then that's fun, you know. And the fact that you can use blades with it, it's like kind of reminds me of Braver because you have a katana and a bow, but then it's just in one weapon, right? I don't know. I mean, going off of the information of Gunblade, I am excited to see how it will play. And I'll probably like try it because I always like to try everything. Like I tried Waker, but it just didn't feel right to me. But I'll give it a try. Originally, Hero was so broken you had to use it to not be kicked. Huh. Gunner gotta get 100% chain twice and keep that up the entire fight and then use an appropriate finisher at the right time to get optimal damage. See, that's the thing with NGS. It's that like every class that's kind of its niche to be able to do your max damage. Like every weapon plays differently. Like everything has a different play style. And that's pretty fun. Like I feel like that's not something that like can be said for a lot of games. Like, I've played Blade and Soul, and like Blade and Soul, a lot of the weapons feel very similar.
And other exciting campaigns. Starting March 15th, a boost campaign for limited time quests is heading your way.
And I just
Seasonal
like that
weapons
it's
are
very
easier to
fluid.
get
You
your
can
hands
change
on
classes
during this
whenever you
period,
want, and you're
and are
not
also
stuck
more
to
likely
like
come with
having
preset
to make a new
skills.
character
So scoop 'em up
every
like ice cream.
time. Did they say scoop them up like ice
That's all
cream?
for this episode of
That's gonna make
NGS
me
Headline.
fart. Why did you say ice cream?
Please share your thoughts and feedback on this program and the game using the hashtag NGS Headline. Together, we can make NGS an even more fantastic game.
Okay.
As a representative of the users, I, Hiro Arai, will continue to work with the development team to make NGS a more enjoyable game for everyone, and I look forward to your continued support. The next episode of NGS Headline will be on Tuesday, March 28th. We'll be focusing mainly on the April updates.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget to like and
My
subscribe.
stomach is going at it again. I'm like, please give me a break, stomach.
Now then, ARCs, I'll see you at the next NGS Headline.
Thanks for watching here on Tuesday night. I'll see you on next NGS headline. Bye bye.
Okay, so I want to see if Japan got anything specific. You know how Japan always has something a little different? See, Japan, did you get anything special that we didn't get?
ください
Oh,
と思います。ぜひ Twitter などでもハッシュタグ NGS ヘッドラインをつけてこの番組やゲームへの感想やご意見をつぶやいていただければと思います。続いてはこちらのコーナーです。
NGS Satellite Information.
seems like they got something.
ここからはアップデート以外の NGS に関する情報をお知らせします。こちらもご覧いただけるとより NGS を楽しめると思い
Feels
ますよ。
so weird to hear Hero's voice.
まずは
I'm so used to that translator.
35周年記念の特別なコラボキャンペーンのお知ら
Collaboration
せです。
campaign commemorating
この度100時間カレー様との期
curry.
間限定でのコラボキャンペーンの
Okay,
開
that's
催が
cute.
決定いたしました。100時間カレー様は厳選牛と香味野菜、
Okay, so
果物の旨味を
See,
100時間かけ
I feel like a lot of MMOs do like these special events with like food places. Like, what was it? Was it Final Fantasy that had like something with a pizza? Like, I don't know which company, but like they had something with a pizza, and you could get an emote where you eat pizza. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with MMOs and and like food.
かけて溶け込ませた
It's
本
cute.
格欧風カレー専門店です。国内最大級のカレーイベント神田カ
Hi,
レーグランプ
Baker.
リで2016
Yeah, we're doing so like health wise. Like,
圧倒的な
I've
人気
just
と
been
リ
getting
ピート率を
sick
誇る
easily, but
大変勢いのあるカレーチェーンです。
it's going well.
そして本企画ですが
You came by like the end of the stream, like we're about to like wrap up.
アークスというお名前という
But
こ
I'll
と
be
で
streaming tomorrow and I'll be streaming on Friday if
奇跡のコラボ
like
が実現いたしました
knocking on wood, if my health is good.
4月6日木曜から各店舗にて期間限定のセットメニューをご提供するほか
Yeah, so yeah, this is an in-person like
特別商品を販売いたします。
event.
店舗と EC ショップではキャンペーン期間が異なりますので詳細は後日公開予定の特設サイトなどをご確認
I
くだ
can
さい。
understand why this is Japan only, considering that we don't have that store over here.
対象商品には
And it seems like it's just going to be
オリジナルコースターが付属し
food.
ます。
Like, I don't think there's any special items that are being released in
提
games,
供メニューが
so
異なる店舗がございますのであらかじめご了承ください。今回は特典アイテムも公開いたします。こちら
well,
の
never mind.
を
I
ご覧
spoke
く
too
ださい。
fast. He just said that he's releasing special items. All right, what is Japan getting that we're not getting? Okay, a 24-hour buff, a sticker. Okay. Is that a weapon? Is that a weapon camo? If it's a weapon camo, it's gonna be so funny. If it is a weapon camo, I like when Global gets this, it's probably going to not have the Curry logo on it. But like that's funny. Okay, that's funny. Yeah. That is so silly. Okay. Like, yeah, Japan is getting stuff, but I mean, it's like, I'm not sad that it's not in game, you know? Like, I'm not sad that Global is not getting this. One thing that I'm still wanting for Global to get is the jean jacket outerwear that we didn't receive in Global, because those looked pretty good and I still want them.
100時間カレーコラボキャンペーンの特典アイテムはカレーをモチ
Yeah,
ー
I
フにし
think
たロ
it's
ビアク
just an accessory, like the curry pot on the back, but if that was like a weapon camo, that
アイ
would
テ
be
ムの組
like
み合わせ
so
は全
funny.
3セットでアイテムコード1つにつきランダムでいずれか1セットが取得できます。
One set can be
なお
obtained at
ア
random
イテ
for
ムコー
each
ドカード
item
は店舗での
code.
セットメニュー1セットオーダーで1
One
枚
item code is available
PC で
for
の
each
6袋セッ
set
ト1セ
menu
ット
at
ご
this
購入で2
form.
枚お渡しいたします。アークス様と
Two
の
piece for
期
every
間限
six
定のコラボキャンペーンに
bags
ぜ
that
ひ
you
ご参加くださ
buy.
い。
Okay, so I guess you have to go there and like buy a lot of
3
the
月に
meal.
実施するキャンペーン
Okay,
を
we know about this one.
強化大
I was just seeing if Japan had anything special because they usually have.
次回の NGS
Okay,
最後にお会いしましょう。バイバイ。
so the only thing that Japan had that we didn't get is a curry collaboration, which is funny. Like, okay, like, there's some stuff that Japan has, like I said, that we don't have that I wish we would have, but the curry stuff, they can keep that. I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, that was the headline for today. How do we feel about the month of March? March. How do we feel about March? Honestly, I know that it's like nothing special going on in March, but like, I mean, I'm still gonna do the events, the like limited drill quests. Looks like it'll be pretty fun. It's gonna be a way to farm SG points because you can get tickets, and then with those tickets, you can farm to get those like 100 SG tickets. So I'm fine with that. I don't mind grinding for stuff like that, and it seems that it will be pretty consistent. And they were pretty transparent with telling us how the tickets were going to be dropping. They're like, the higher the amount of points that you get, the more tickets that you will get. So the higher score, the more tickets. Cool. That's pretty straightforward compared to the 10th anniversary, where it was pretty much like, hey, if we do rank 1, do we have more chances to get this than compared to like rank 5? Like, at least now we know. And I think there's only one rank for this one. But yeah. Let's see who is streaming. And we can rate someone that we know.
Better chat. Gets better. On top of that,
Do we know anyone? Onslaught is streaming. So let's go raid Han. Onslaught 12. Oh. Ray. Good Good luck at work, Jay. I hope you have a really good day. Keep us updated. Gotta tell me what you working and all that jazz. Yeah, I hope you have a good day at work. As for everyone else that joined me today, thank you for joining me. Here's the raid call. And if this is your first time here, my name is Yasu. I stream every Fridays at 6 p.m. EST. Sometimes I stream on Wednesday if I'm feeling good. I want to stream tomorrow, so if I'm feeling good, I'll stream tomorrow. And if you want to keep up with me or just chat and hang out, here's my Discord link. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me today. And if you're also watching this off of YouTube, hi. I stream and you're watching a VOD. So yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm uploading all of my VODs on YouTube now. So yeah. Thanks for joining me today. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. If I don't get sick, knocking on wood. Ah! Okay. Bye.
We're saying they saw those. Here we go. Bizarrium and Infernum. How many can you buy? 50? That's Pentalite, though. You can buy 50 Infernium, and I'm assuming it's like 50 Bizarrium as well. Because that's going to be pretty impactful for the Hal finales. And then, okay, here. Might 4, Precision 4, Technique 4, Deft 4,